You gonna let me do a face scan? Don't play with me. I guarantee you this don't work anymore, but I'm gonna try it. I don't got a PlayStation camera, so you're gonna have to make it do what it do. Alright. Mm. 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 Hey. Alright. You know what? I ain't even gonna change that. I don't really feel like changing none of this, bro. Hold on. We gotta go with the afro. I know y'all remember the afro. Where that shit at? I carried a little miserable, bruh. Smile, bro. You going to the NBA gang? Hey, woo! Let me turn this down, cause I don't want to get copyright. I don't. Do I want to make a big man? I'm gonna make a power forward. Let's go 215. Let's go 610. Oh. Congratulations. Go right hand. Either. I go 2001? Damn, never mind. Yeah, we got it. I don't remember what the rosters was like. I know LeBron I might go to Cavaliers. Let's do it. Like I said in the last stream, if y'all was in here, this is my first time playing Next Gen 2K15. Kevin Martin, he was a beast. He used to look up. I'm a little geeked out. Jeremy Brown. Like I said in the last stream, if y'all was in here, this is my first time playing. I don't know if I've ever heard of Jeremy Brown. Uh-oh.
I wash out with you. But I was thinking, maybe this was the best thing that could have happened to you.
How you figure that, genius?
Better to go undrafted and have a choice than to be picked late by a stacked playoff team where your chances of making the team are about as high as my chances of dating a supermodel, which, despite my contagious charm, are pretty freaking slim.
So what's the move, man?
This just affects our timing, okay? You just gotta keep working hard and be ready. Injuries, overhyped draft picks. Sooner or later, players are gonna wash out and they are going to call you. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, I hear you.
Good. Remember, Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team and made fools pay for it the rest of his career. Use the draft day slight as motivation. A chip on your shoulder at the beginning of a long journey. And like every journey, this one begins with a single step. So your first step is to keep working hard. And we'll find you a home before you know it.
All right, man. I'm believing in you, bro. Make it happen. Undrafted, basketball has been my life since day one. What am I gonna do now? This can't be the end. Is my dream really dead?
6 months later, that's a long time to wait.
Okay. I know you've been staying in shape, working hard on your game, waiting for your shot.
Yeah, so when's that gonna be? Because you told me not getting picked was a good thing.
It was. It was. This is America. Freedom of choice and all that good stuff. And that is why I'm here. Now is the time. Teams are able to offer 10-day contracts at this point, and I've been on the phone nonstop. There's some definite interest in you.
What's that mean? I get to pick where I want to go?
Whoa. It's not that easy, my friend. But there are several teams willing to give you a little tryout, see if it makes sense for them to sign you.
I remember watching Chris move.
Listen, man. First of all, you're not my friend. You're my agent. And second, where's the list? Because I'm ready to play.
Okay.
Keep in mind that these teams have varying levels of interest. If if you want the 10-day deal, you're going to have to work a lot harder to impress some of these teams than others.
Man, I don't care about that. Where's the list?
Okay, here's the list. Let me know where you want to go, and I'll make it happen.
We gotta pay bro a little bit more, because we can talk to crazy. Damn. Oh. I want to go to a playoff contending team, but it's looking like Utah Jazz is all I. Who's in the Hornets? Like, I don't remember nobody. I think Boogie Cousins was still. He might have been on the Kings. Guess I'll go to the Jazz, man. Maybe the Bucks, but
Man, I saw your pre-draft workout, and I can't believe you weren't picked. But good for us, because here you are with a chance to earn a spot on our roster. But the competition gets a little steeper here. You're playing against the best ballers in the world. You'll be running with the 2s against the 1s. You've worked your whole life for an opportunity to play in this league. Now's your chance to make it happen. Hope you're ready.
Hey, I'm more than ready. This right here is my destiny, and I'm fixing to grab it and take it in my own hands. I got this, coach.
Hey. We got Dante Exum. Okay. Cutter. Come on, that rim. That's good. Steve Novak? Okay. Hey. I'm not seeing no hoopers though. Dante Exum. Is that Rudy Gobert? Yo, Rudy Gobert. Answer. That's not bad. Box me out. All the way. Okay. Let me see. Up. Take it. Hey, Rudy Gobert. I got the switch. Rebound. Ah, fuck out of here. Ball coming. Ball. Cut her. Anyone! Hell no! Pass. Cut it. Hey, cut it. Hey! Rebound! Fuck on the ground, bitch. Double team. Cut it. Easy! Look out here! No back. Pull that bit. How you come for screens, bruh? Knock it down. Gone. Throw it up. Shoot that hole.
Get going.
Boy, knock it down.
Where you headed?
Oh, locker room, shower up.
Good. I just hope none of that game you just showcased washes off.
Huh, what? Man, this stuff don't wash off. It's part of who I am. It's in my DNA, yo.
Easy. Your jersey ain't in the rafters yet.
Yeah, but
you lit it up out there. And everyone in this gym, including the GM and the head man, saw it.
all right, so what's that supposed to mean?
It means if there's any way to get you here, we're gonna do it. Now get out of here. We'll be in touch.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
My character got a little bit too much confidence. You know that confidence, like, man, like, I could do everything. But he taking it a step further, like, a little bit too much confidence. Like, hey, bro, you want to draft the game? You know what I'm saying?
Move, man. What are you doing?
We got our foot in the door. The Jazz have offered you a 10-day deal.
Why not a year?
Because you're an undrafted, unproven commodity. But they saw enough to take a flyer on you. So you have exactly 10 days, 240 freaking hours to show that you belong. You perform, you got a shot at a guaranteed deal for the rest of the season. We both live to breathe another day. You don't, you got a shot at being last in a long line of might have beens. And I'm probably out on the street, too. Living in this rat hole.
Hold up, rat hole? This is all I can afford because you didn't get me drafted.
Let's call it a charming fixer-upper. Now pack your bags. We're going to the show.
Going to the show.
Boy, I'm going to the league. I got my foot in the door, and I'm going to kick this sucker down, man.
You better. I don't want to ruin any more suits sitting on these vermin-infested couches of yours.
Man, it's my house you talking about. Finally, I'm in the league.
Vermin-infested couches, bruh. Come on. Man.
You did well in the workout and in the scrimmage.
He's a baller. You give him a legit shot, and he's gonna make the most of it. I mean, when it comes down to crunch time, there's no one...
10 days, my man. We'll see if he can swim with the big fish. If he does, he might have a shot to be signed for the rest of the year. He might even find himself a spot in the rotation. If not, son, he's back on the streets. You ready?
I'm ready, willing, and able, sir. You'll see.
Good.
I'm 6'10".
Get out of here.
That nigga got my shoulders.
You too.
Dang. Bro used to be a two guard, but 6'5" his damn self. 6'7". We got some. Sheesh. On the bottom of the totem pole, baby. She's pointing out the bounce. Damn. To get an 85. I see moving, stand. Oh, I can get a 95 standing shot three. Well, okay, I got a pretty good dunk. Shit. Yeah, I want to be able to get some rebounds and play some defense. Ooh. I want to play on Hall of Fame. First game, just to see what it feel like. You know what I'm saying? Let's go 10 minutes. A little bit of. I'm ready, man. All I gotta just set screens, you know what I'm saying? Jump a couple times.
So you're the rookie that's gonna shock the world, huh?
Sure as heck gonna try.
Good. I'm glad you're here. Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do, and you got a chance to be something special. Now let's see what you got.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
That little LS stick started flipping back and forth. I thought I clicked the wrong answer. Man, I've never played this game on the next gen console. This feels good, like.
And now, your Utah Jazz starting five. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 34, Trevor Booker. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. We've got Boston taking on the Utah Jazz. Still
You're up. Let's go.
Time to do my thing.
Celtics trail by 8.
You know, Boston has shown they're a team that's not afraid to make a deal with one of their stars if they think it's going to benefit the team. And quite often, those deals have worked out for them.
From 12 feet out, and it's off the back rim, no good. Well, Steve, a big moment here. We get a glimpse coming off the bench of the first official NBA appearance from Bonner. Well, Clark, here's a guy with quite the story. Didn't get picked on draft day. Couldn't find a team until this point in the season.
Well, Kevin, you know because of that he's going to be playing motivated. Often events like that will give a player an added edge, and I don't think there's anybody in the building more motivated than he is.
Good.
You know, after starting the game 0 for 3, you know he was just desperately looking for that one to fall.
Celtics trail by 10. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Brad Stevens and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside.
It's not too uncommon to have that defensive focus being foremost in the game plan, is it?
Well, that's who they are, Kevin. That's their identity as a ball club. And so every game they start out thinking, let's shut the opponent down.
And not with just any kind of defense, guys. I mean, they want to get up into you, nose-to-nose, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
And it's time for a look at our rookie leaderboard to see which rookies have been the most dangerous scorers in the league over the last 10 games.
Some more offensive responsibility these past few weeks, and he's responded.
With an expanded role, his production has gone up as well, and that's something you like to see with the rookie.
Yeah. Come on.
Here's the pass to Hood. Here is Bonner. Wall is covering. Pass it to Novak.
Shoot the
Pass to
ball.
Bonner. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hood. They get it back with one.
Nigga! Fuck!
And that bucket right there, folks, is the first official NBA basket from Bonner.
And I'm sure he's happy to just get that out of the way. Get that first basket. Now you breathe easy. You can just go out and play.
I think he's got a lot of big buckets ahead of him, guys. The years to come for him are going to be pretty productive. But I think this moment will rank right up there amongst the biggest of his as he goes through the rest of his career.
Exum with it, now guarded by Bradley. Here's Hood. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. Bonner inside. He's against Olynyk. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Give me that!
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have, and once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
Damn!
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Bonner passes to Gobert. Here is Bonner. Ball is covered. Bradley drives in. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Avery Bradley out of Texas, one of the elite perimeter defenders in the NBA. A guy who can really give you nightmares bringing the ball up the floor. 6'2", but with long arms and can defend both guard positions. Really pressures the ball well.
And despite his 6'2" size, it's pretty clear that offensively, Avery Bradley is not a point guard. He's worked hard on developing his ball handling, especially his left hand, but he's certainly at his best when he's
Bonner making an immediate impact. Celtics trail by 11. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Bradley. That's good. Bradley's got his first points of the game.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Good kicks to Bonner. Here's Gobert. And good work on the boys. They pick up the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 11. Here's Bradley. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Jazz lead by 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
I'm okay. Bro.
This Wednesday, January 28th, Chris Paul.
There's so many good teams I could have went to. I'm going to get
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for more technical content. And so a pretty lot.
I mean, we getting in there. It's like a wedgie, but
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. If there's something I'd like to see us do as well in the second half as we did in the first, it's get the ball into the low post. They've had no answer when we've gotten it into the paint. I'll give you a compliment though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. And no standing around out there. I want to see our shooters open, and that happens because we're moving, looking for the gaps in the defense. All right, guys, I know we got a healthy lead, but we can.
We'll get back to the action now. It's been a one-team and some changes here for the Celtics. Pass comes in for Gerald Wallace. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Trevor Booker is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Bird in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Bonner, he's checked in for Utah.
Has shaped up for him, 5th in field goal percentage, and he's just been so consistent from the foul line, ranking in the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, you think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take bad shots. And you let the game come to you. You don't force shots.
Now Rondo. He's got 7. There's the pick. Green left side.
No.
Shot denied.
Give me that!
Able to recover. They retain possession.
Got 2 blocks.
Now here's Thornton. Burks covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it again. And the basket by Thornton. He's got 8 points.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Utah leading by 14. Burke dishes to Bonner. He feeds it to Kanter. The Jazz working the ball around now. It's stolen by Bass. Rondo kicks to Thornton.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but a smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside. And Thornton, a 6'4" guard, but you'll never confuse him for a point guard. A volume shooter, from the moment he takes the floor, he's looking to put points up in a hurry, and he can do just that.
Kanter, the pass to Hayward. The feed now to Bonner. Rondo with the steal. And now in transition is Thornton. Here we go. That's good. 14 points for Jeff Green.
Where's the post moves in this game, bro? Post play. Interpost, leave post. Post movement, any direction. Face up drive. Disengage. Aggressive back down. RS, okay. Quick spin, rotate to the outside shoulder.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Tries it from 9, and it's blocked by Rondo. But he recovers it. Here is Bonner, guarded by Green. 5 to shoot. Tries again. Bonner no good.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
They grabbed their own miss.
Defense,
Jazz
Hayward!
can't get it to go.
Good boy!
Jazz leading by 10. Here's Hayward. Buries it down low. Hayward's got 12 in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And it's Rondo penetrating. Can't hit from in close.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Rajon Rondo has gone from the young star understudy to the leadership role. Former teammate The Truth, Paul Pierce, said Rondo is mature. He understood what was coming. Before he had me and KG to lean on. Now he's the guy. He's the captain. I think he's ready. A great endorsement from a terrific leader in his own right. Gentlemen.
High praise, Doris. Thanks. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue defensively and getting some steals.
There's the dish to Thornton. Wallace with a screen for Thornton. Back to Rondo. There's a screen. Shot off the screen. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's caught.
Great job shutting him down.
Here's Rondo. On the court for the Celtics. Green is out there with Evan Turner. Then it's Vitor Favarani. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Smart in at the 2 spot. 2 minutes. Green dishes to Smart. Pass to Rondo. Here's the 3. Hayward grabs the board.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. The Celtics also changing it up. Olenek is checked in for Vitor Favarani. Wallace comes in for Turner. And Pressey subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Clark.
You know, an interesting study came out recently that argued that steals are really undervalued, not just because they create high percentage scoring opportunities at the other end, but also there just aren't that many players who really excel in that area. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Utah.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to win the first one as they'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Celtics.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Beautiful. Wow.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
Here's Felix. Feeds it to Clark. He dishes it to Bonner. Out to the right wing. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. Smart kicks to Pressey. Here's Wallace. And again, Boston with the triple.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
Clark gets a screen from Bonner. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Hood. He kicks it to Clark. And there's the 3-second violation. Boston making a switch here.
Checking the status. Jared Sullivan.
Dishes it to Smart. Some solid defense from Bonner.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And so it's Utah easily.
Terrible turnovers. Terrible.
Hey, you look like someone stole your lunch money.
Shoot, might as well. I keep playing like this, man. I'm gonna be 10 days and gone.
Have a little perspective. We won the game, man. That's what matters here, okay?
I guess.
Straight up, you can't expect to adjust to the NBA game in one night. Just keep working, study film, put time in the weight room every day. And before you know it, you'll be playing instead of thinking out there, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow's another day. Just gotta get back at it, right?
You know it.
All right, man.
Hey, we going back around, you know? I thought we was going to run a little two-man. Not talk about a pick and roll. Hey. And when it get an attitude, walk it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it, and when it, like it's hot. And I got it going on. And that's it.
And now, your Utah Jazz starting five. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 34. Trevor Booker.
$2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Utah, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, the home of the Jazz. Energy Solutions Arena. 2K Sports is proud to present, and the Jazz making a switch here. Novak's checked in. Utah's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
Well, the Utah Jazz enjoy what has long been considered one of the best home court advantages in the NBA here at Energy Solutions Arena. You combine the altitude with these rowdy fans, tough place to get a room with.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. CP3 and Jamal Crawford make the back. Dudley and Griffin, your small and power forwards. And it's Jordan in at the defensive zone.
At the line has been spectacular. I mean, it's been unbelievable. Well done by these guys of late.
And here's Crawford. Turned an outstanding game against Denver. He used that pick to perfection. 8 points for Chris Paul. Well, you talk about this crowd here in Salt Lake City, the construction, the physical structure here, this arena really puts the crowd right on top of the action.
And that really does have an effect, Kevin. Players and refs feel the fans as much as they hear them there.
They set the pick. Pass to Burks. 5 on the clock. Kicks it to Novak. Fires from deep. Jordan with the rebound. The Clippers in the lead. Paul left side. He feeds it to Jordan. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Jordan's got his first 2 points of the night.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. Burke's off a pick from Bonner. Burke's the pass to Cantor. Good on the baseline, Jay. Cantor's got his second basket of the night.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Denver Nuggets.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop them.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Burke kicks to Cantor. Shoots off the screen, off the left rim and out.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
Paul dishes to Griffin. Throws it up high, and then dunked by Jordan.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Burke kicks to Bonner. And the powerful one-handed slam. Well, it wasn't the dream debut that he had wanted for himself, Clark, in his first NBA game. But nobody has a perfect debut.
That's true. I remember my first game as an NBAer, and it was awful. He did look a bit overwhelmed at times, but the team was able to get the win, so that's something positive that he can take away from it all.
Griffin kicks to Crawford. Another one falls for the Clippers.
It's always Jamal Crawford, right?
1:09 left to play in the first quarter.
Well, Jamal Crawford has proven that no matter what role he plays, just call him buckets. He can flat out put the ball in the basket. You got to give him a lot of credit, though. He does change his game quite a bit depending on if he's coming off the bench or starting. I think that speaks to his IQ.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. Burks with the steal. There's the dish to Burke. Here's Bonner, and the rejection by Jordan. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Hood. 9 points last game out. And there's the pass to Bonner. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Felix, no luck.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Davis setting the pick for Paul. No luck. Nice defense from Bonner.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Here's Hood. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so the...
You got destruction going on out here, man. Man.
And now ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Hawes. Griffin comes in for Glenn Davis. Jared Dudley's checked in for Matt Barnes. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Carrying up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Bonner is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Novak in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. And we've watched a pretty interesting season unfolding in the Western Conference, guys. Let's check out the standings here. Taking a look at the Clippers. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And of course, Utah, they're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now.
Checking out Los Angeles, they've done what they've needed to do up to this point in the season. I think they've got to be happy and comfortable with where they are.
And I'm sure they are. I mean, they don't have the target on their back that some of the top teams have, but this is a very solid club.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Coach Doc Rivers certainly hasn't minced words since joining the Clippers. He's held each player accountable and defined roles. He told DeAndre Jordan he wouldn't run any plays for him, that he just wanted him to focus on defense. Jordan said, Doc knows how to reach people. There are egos on every team, and he knows how to control all of that. It's honesty. Refreshing, gentlemen.
Champion with the Celtics. He's one of the best coaches in the league. Thanks, Doris. Here's Burke. No good. Paul with the defensive effort.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
The three from Dudley. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his fourth assist in this one.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Burke the pass to Bonner. Here is Nova. He's guarded by Dudley. They set the screen. Novak dishes to Burks. Here's Cantor. Here's Bonner. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
You look at some of the numbers for DeAndre Jordan. This past month, he's really set himself apart. You see how he matches up numbers-wise. Second in field goal percentage. He's been a real force near the hoop, using that anticipation and strength to work his way into the top 5 in the league and rebounding.
Let's look at his phenomenal field goal percentage again, Steve. I mean, that's really a function of good teammates, a good system, but most of it is just taking good shots and making most of them.
Paul is doubled. Outside Griffin. Shoots a fader, and that one's good. Griffin's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Jazz trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Bonner. The Jazz with another miss.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort.
The shot's good from Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Griffin with the steal. From 12 feet out, another one.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Bonner. The 17-footer goes down. Bonner's got 6. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-4 run. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. The steal. And here we go. Burke heading to the hoop. And he lays that one in. He's got 14.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And that's when a team really has the best chance to run.
And the clock runs out.
Okay, let's get it together, guys. We're not that far out of it, and it's not going to take much to get this building going again.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys. And so...
We won! We won, but what? We was down 20 at halftime. We won? Get out of here, bro.
Hey, Rook, keep your head up.
Oh, whoa, Coach Rivers. Hey, I'm sorry, man. I ain't played very well.
Everybody has down nights. Don't dwell on it. I've seen you play. You've got game. You'll bounce back. Just keep working hard.
I will, for sure. Thanks again.
Hey, 6 points? That ain't it. Like, I'm control. First of all, got to, bruh. I'ma just do it again. Golly, like. Damn, nobody interested in me. I'm chopped liver out this bit. I'm gonna have to shoot way more mid-ranges next game. I just upgraded my shit twice. Yeah. It's going up. I gotta expand my game because going to the paint, either they lay it on the passes or Cantor or Rudy Gobert already down there posted up.
Welcome, everyone. This is what you've been waiting for. The NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. You can feel for the Jazz. Novak's checked in, and it's Exum in for Burks. And the Warriors also making a change. Barnes is checked in, setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Thompson, the splash brothers in the backcourt. Green is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Lee in at the center position.
Let's take a look at Trey Burke's numbers. That's making major contributions. He's putting up 14 points a night, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. They've been able to count on him to run the show offensively, which he's done with his sensational passing.
Yeah, he's been setting them up with a lot of easy baskets, room service dimes. We call them one great look after another coming off of his passes.
Harrison Barnes, the 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. He's got prototypical size and athleticism for that small forward position. Still developing his overall game, but he's got enormous potential.
And Barnes, the top overall recruit, coming out of high school in 2010.
Yeah, and really high expectations for him from a relatively young age. There's been some disappointment in his development, but with his work ethic, I think it's short-lived.
And Utah making a change here. Gobert's checked in.
I'm going.
Kicks the ball. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. By Barnes.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself settled.
Come on, hit me!
Kicks it to bottom. Releases. Another miss by Utah.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Jazz trail by 9. Burke gets the screen from bottom. There's the pick to the inside. It's stolen by Curry. The numbers in their favor. The pull-up, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And we're also seeing a lot of fast break groups, so this team doing a nice job getting easy points.
Good checked in for Trey Burke. Spates checked in for State. Livingston comes in for Curry. Now, here's Exum. Defense right on him. They need this. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got his first points of the night.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Here is Livingston. Right now averaging 7 points a game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
David Lee, very light on his feet for a big man. He played tennis until age 12, and that may have contributed to his mobility, but he can really move around the floor for a big man. You look at how efficient David Lee is around the basket. He can go over either shoulder and use either hand to score. He broke his wrist in high school, and it's part of the reason why he's been able to develop that offhand so well.
Obvious foul. Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
But with David Lee and his broken wrist, often having a setback like that at an early age, Clark can be a blessing in disguise, and he is definitely one of the most skilled scorers with his offhand.
Yeah, he does a really good job as an ambidextrous finisher. And it really puts the defender in a pickle because oftentimes as a defender, you want to try to take away one side or the other. With David Lee, you pretty much just have to try to square him up.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him where he thought they have an advantage in this game, and he said our shot blocking is one thing that really sets us apart. Yeah, we have to be solid all around, but that does help us quite a bit when it comes to sending away penetration and shot attempts inside. Kevin, never something you want to rely on, but always a great backup to have.
Doris, thank you. It'll be interesting to see how that defensive mindset serves them here in the first half.
Yeah, it will be, Kevin, because if they come out with the right frame of mind and they don't have much success early, you know, the game plan's going to have to change in a big hurry.
And even so, Steve, I think the defensive approach Doris talked about is exactly the one they should employ.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Here's Exum, and the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard on the boards, but, you know, you got to be smart, too. Over the back, that's an easy call there.
Well, that's simply the result of poor position under the glass. But at least you can't fault him for being passive. He was trying to be aggressive there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Clippers.
And I thought the key was their ability to stretch the defense. They got hot from behind that three-point line, and that really gave them the margin they needed.
Yeah, that's right. It opened up things for them in a huge way. The defense was never able to get comfortable.
Livingston, no luck.
They really depend on them to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on them, they expect them to make it.
A beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Exum dishes to Ball. Now, here's Exum. He had 16 points in the win against the Clippers. Clock at 6. Here's Novak. Right through the knee for the layup. Novak's got 5 points so far. Here is Livingston. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Thompson. And that one hits back iron.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his...
Next Monday.
Hey, he squared up.
Well, not exactly it. And we've reached halftime in this.
Well, David, obviously a very...
All right, everyone's eyes up here. If we're going to send these fans home happy, we've got to go over some things. It was a sloppy half for us in terms of ball security. That's the number one thing that's got to change. We've got to be ready for what their D throws at us.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half.
Oh, we back in this bit.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against Chicago.
You know, they definitely maintained their focus in their quarter. They put on a real entertaining comeback. And that's always a feel-good game when you can win it like that.
Yeah, no question. And you could just see them as the game went on, getting more and more revved up. The closer they got to the lead, and that energy just kept building.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's Lee and Bogut inside. Curry and Thompson, the splash brothers in the back. Green in at the 3, the small forward. The Jazz making a switch here. Honors checked in, and now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Oh, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He said a big part of their focus should be on offensive rebounding, to get bodies to the glass at that end of the floor and work hard for second chance points. He also wanted them to know they should be working together to get their outside shooters open. He said, you know what plays we have to run to get guys free. Now let's run them. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. Lee outside. Green passes to Lee. That's good. Lee's got 11 points. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Not so long ago, this Golden State Warriors franchise was in disarray, and boy, what a reversal it's been over the last few seasons. Excellent chemistry, And it seems they have a real culture that players want to be a part of.
Down low, and it's blocked. Here's Burke. A beautiful reverse layup. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Thompson outside. Dishes to Lee. The pass to Curry.
Yeah.
Fast break. Here come the Jazz.
You know that real boy.
Here's Burke.
No!
Rebound. Lee's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Thompson off the drive. Good. Thompson's got 14 points for the game.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Burke with it. 7 points in the game. Burke's off a pick from Bond. Burks kicks to Burke. No one near him. Here's Gobert. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Gobert's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Curry, and that one's good.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Jazz have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. Here's Burks. It's good. This is that time from Burks. 8 points for him.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Outside Curry. Lee up top.
Bro, why are you all the way up here? I'm leaving now.
Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Another shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Lee, he's got 11 points.
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, coach.
For him and his team, getting a few extra points.
Going with the new group. Golden State also making some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Spates. Draymond Green comes in for Lee. And Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Burke's the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Bonner is out there with Trevor Booker. And it's Burke in at the point guard position. Burke gets the screen from Bonner. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Trey Burke, the National College Player of the Year as a sophomore at Michigan, led the Wolverines, Steve, to the 2013 national title game.
Yeah, the guy's a winner. I mean, he won a state title in high school and then a national title with his AAU team before so much success in Michigan. That's what you love about him.
Bogut dishes to Curry. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. From deep 3-point range, and he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And Trey Burke, coming out of Northland High School in Columbus, had not been a big-time recruit. Those scouts came to see his teammate at the time, Jared Sullivan. They soon learned about Alfonso Clark Burke III. Call him Trey.
Curry kicks to Livingston. Screen by Bogut. Right side Green for 3. Bogut cleans up the mess with the savage putback flush.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Cal.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Now, you got to love his positioning. As the shot went up, he anticipated that play.
Hayward kicks to Burke. Pass to Burks. 3-pointer. Burke can't get it to go.
And you look at Burke, not the biggest or the most athletic, but he's mentally beyond his years. He compares his game to Chris Paul, and while he's not there yet, you see some similarities from the way he can orchestrate an offense and make good things happen for his team. Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Burke kicks to Burks. Jazz passing it around. Here's Bonner, and the shot is good. You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern, repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension, but when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
Barnes passes to Livingston. Lets it go from 11. They kick it out to Green. Livingston dishes to Bogut. There's the call. Trevor Booker.
What?
That's his fourth.
I like it. I like it.
All day long.
He's checked in for the Jazz. So we see the...
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
Somebody got to be able to shoot that bit on this team, bro.
Well, I'm sailing. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Next game. Should have been, could have been, would have been dead.
We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. After this one game on the road, the Jazz will head back home to Utah. They feel like they're...
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
Jazz trail by 3. Burke with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
No foul!
Now, Portland, Oregon is a very different kind of NBA town. A popular motto around here is keep Portland weird. So a sort of counterculture that the fans and the citizens of Portland embrace. But it's a one-team town, and fans have always shown incredible support.
He's checked in for Utah. Exum comes in for Brooks. Well, we've seen some defensive wizards among the NBA's freshman class this season. Let's now take a look at the rookie steal leaders. Second, Dante Exum.
And what I've been especially impressed about, guys, is his anticipation defensively. Always seems to be a step or two ahead of everybody.
And the numbers reflect that, Steve. I call it being a frame or two ahead. Very few players have that ability. He's not fooled very often. he's usually right on point. Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
The offensive rebound. Here's Aldridge. And finally they hit one. Aldridge has got 6 points.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Hayward kicks to Booker. Here's Bonner, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot, issue 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
What you doing down there, man? You beat me up. Got my head there,
The Jazz have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. That's good for Bonner. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Robinson's checked in for Leonard. Wright comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. McCollum's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Lillard. Trailblazers leading by 3. Now Blake, averaging 6 points per contest. Wright left side. Shot's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, Terry Stotts had a few moments to share with me. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Seems that the offensive game plan will be the key for them tonight, guys.
Well, I'm sure they feel if they can execute their offense effectively, they'll be the ones controlling this game from start to finish.
And they have a good reason to feel that way, Steve. Offensively, they are a well-oiled machine when it's working. Run a narrow edge here and rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Well, I like the way they've set the tone. You know, they're going to have to continue to work at it, but rebounds will be key in this game, no question about it.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Here's Blake. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 on the clock. And Batum kicks to Robinson.
Hell no!
Rejected by Bonner.
He got his own fucking board.
And he recovers it. Robinson, that's good.
Not that. I can only jump once.
1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Now, here's Exum, guarded by Blake. Here's Bonner.
Come on!
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Right here, Kevin, over these last 10 games on the Trailblazers schedule, this is how they stack up compared to the rest of the league. 3rd in free throw percentage, 10th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league when it comes to limiting opponents' offense as well.
When you talk about the free throw shooting, that's what jumps out at me, Clark. And when you shoot well from the foul line, it allows you to close games so much easier because those are easy points, and you get your defense set up at the other end because the clock is stopped.
Blake passes to Wright. He feeds it to McCollum. Outside, Batum. And Batum missing.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Trailblazers leading by 5. And here is Blake. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
I'm over it. Stay. Go.
11 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop. And it's a 7-point Portland lead. Here's Exum.
Yeah.
And that's not going to go. first quarter is in the books. Entirely new group here for Portland. Leonard, he's checked in for Aldridge. Batum comes in for Darrell Wright. Wesley Matthews checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Bonner comes in for Derek Favors. Hood checked in for Alec Burks. And it's Burke in for Exum. Taking a look at the Jazz. Bonner, he's in at power forward. Trey Burke is out there with Hood. Then there's Steve Novak. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Batum for three. That's good. Batum's got 6.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Jazz trail by 12. Burke kicks to Hood. To the middle. Here's Bonner. And the layup's good off the glass.
Rodney Hood, 6'8" swingman, played a season at Mississippi State, then transferred to Duke. And he's a lefty with deep range on his shot. Very efficient. Shot just under 50% from the field and 40% from outside over his 2-year college career.
Robinson sets a screen for Lillard. And he comes off the screen to Bill with a jump shot. Lillard's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
And one concern for Hood has been his slender build, but he did a nice job of adding muscle going into the draft.
Yeah, got up to close to 210 lbs, and that'll help him defensively and on the glass as well. I mean, he's got good height, good range on his shot for the wing spot. And I think the fact that he showed he was willing to put in the work to add that weight before the draft, it speaks volumes to this kid's character and work ethic.
Here's Gobert, guarded by Robinson. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Let's take a look at Wesley Matthews, some stats for him. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging about 14 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about them, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him. Just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
Burke dishes to Bonner.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
How about the job they're doing drawing contact, giving themselves opportunities for 3 points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Nicholas Batum, the 25th pick back in 2008. He's played his entire career, Steve, with this Blazer team.
Yeah, and a coveted player league-wide, Kevin, because he plays both ends. Excellent defender. He's got that length, good three-point shooter. And remember, the Timberwolves tried to sign him as a restricted free agent a couple of years ago, but the Blazers matched that 4-year, $46 million offer.
Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
I thought overall, Kevin, it was mostly the defensive effort that hurt them. Just no energy, no purpose.
Steve, I thought they were late on their rotations. They didn't really communicate well, and as a result, they paid for it.
Lillard outside. Kicks to Robinson. Outside Matthews. And Batum with the basket on the assist by Matthews. And that's now 11 points for Nicholas Batum. And here is Burke, averaging 14 points a game. And
well, Damian, a great first.
All right, eyes front. That's not what we were looking for in the first half, to say.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half.
Substitution. It's go time. Check in.
I'm on it.
And Steve Blake is subbed in for Lillard. Utah has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. McCollum and Batum out on the wing. Aldridge out there with Darrell Wright. And it's Blake in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Exum kicks to Burks. They get it again. Booker. And he gets the bucket. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. His hands on it. You know it's going back up and back in.
A different look for Utah. Bonner comes in for Trevor Booker, and Hood subbed in for Burks. And right, here we go. Gobert with the block. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And he gets it to go.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Blake with it. He kicks to right. That one wide left. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Robert Lopez has always been just a little bit different. He feels at home in Portland, where the city slogan says, "Keep Portland weird." Coach Stott said there aren't too many towns that have that slogan. Portland's a perfect fit for him, and vice versa. Lopez definitely marches to the beat of his own drum, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Lopez, always a bit of an eccentric, but the Blazers love his impact down the court. That'll be a 5-second call. And right there is the list of rookie assist leaders for the last 10 games. It's been all about team play for this group lately. Second, Dante Exum.
Tell you what, he's made some highlight reel passes these past few weeks, as a few of the other rookies on the list have done too.
And I love fancy passes, but that's not the only thing I've admired about him. I mean, he does some of the simple ones too.
To the paint. Takes it with both hands and rips it down. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Robinson, that's good.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
From 11 feet away, and Wright pulls it down. Wright's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Blake with it, now defended by Exum. Wright from outside, good, and the assist goes to Blake. Wright's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Exum kicks to Bonner. Here's Gobert, and he battles for the ball and gets the 2nd chance bucket. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Blake passes to Aldridge. Count that one.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the 2nd half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Exum kicks to Bonner. And it's sent back by Robinson. And Wright kicks to Blake. Robinson inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Now, here's Exum, averaging 12 points a game. Here's Bonner. Can't hit. Some solid defense from Robinson. Blake kicks to McCullough. And he uses the glass on the way.
Impressive play there, and they have been really good offensively.
Piling up the points en route to this big lead, guys. I mean, they've been unstoppable.
From the line, and it's sent back by Robinson.
Yeah, the defender draped all over.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
That's good from Bonner.
Taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to Golden State.
Well, with the number of turnovers they had in that game, guys, it was going to be an uphill battle all the way.
Well, especially, Steve, when you couple the turnovers with the soft defense they were playing. I mean, that's a bad combination. Turning it over and then not defending.
of plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active, really caused some problems for that defense.
The Trailblazers have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year. Not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. Beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
Taking a look at the Jazz, Bonner, he's in at the 4 spot. Carrick Felix is out there with Burke. Then there's Favors, and it's Hood in at the 3, the small forward.
8 seconds on the shot clock. 8.
Blake dishes to Robinson.
Well, guys, you talk about the growth of the game internationally, but different time zones can make it a challenge for other countries to enjoy the game live. You look at China, for instance, a growing market for the game, but they're 12 hours ahead of East Coast time and 15 hours ahead of the West Coast. But if you're a junkie for hoops, I guess you'll adjust to the time zone.
And Commissioner Silver raising the possibility that the NBA might consider tweaking starting times to reach more people in China.
Well, tough to make that work. I mean, I think a featured Saturday night game on the West Coast could translate to a Sunday morning matinee in China, so that might be the best way to do it.
Check out the game for Flash. 9 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
Well, and because of that, there's now a serious intimidation factor working in their favor.
Cullen passes to Robinson. Felix kicks to Burke. Passes it to Favors. Jazz passing it around. Bonner no good.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that. Well, just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would
make your free throws.
Make your free throws. Fuck you, coach.
Trailblazers making a change here. Rabs checked in, and Utah also making a switch.
Let's go, you're up. My time.
In for Favors. Hayward comes in for Hood, and it's Burks in for Trey Burke. Burks kicks to Cantor. Baseline J on the way. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Lillard outside.
I gotta
Dish
get
to
goats.
Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there.
This in your mouth.
Drops one in from the wing. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
A different look now for Portland. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Myers Leonard. McCollum comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Lillard. Bonner, he's checked in for Utah. Burks off a pick from Bonner. Pass to Hayward. For the 3. That's good.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
The Trailblazers shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%.
And
it's Robinson with the jam.
Boy, Blake is so good at finding open teammates.
I gotta get up my grade.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Felix. Burks in the corner. And the Jazz, another 3.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Bonner. McCollum with the ball. He's against Bonner. That's blocked. To the wing on the left. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Looking at the game for Hayward, 15 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
Yeah, he really is. He's always looking to make the passes. Head up, eyes up, trying to find the open teammate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Gobert comes in for Enes Kanter. And Hood subbed in for Carrick Felix.
Come on!
Here's Hood. Aldridge is covering. Stolen by McCollum. He dishes it to Blake. The pass to Robinson. Now the feed to McCollum. Kicks to Blake. Back at 6. Batum against Hayward. Fades and shoots. A shot by Batum, no good.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Bonner's shot, good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
What we got to lose, bro?
Here's Blake. Burks covering. Doubled by Bonner. Here's Robinson. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. 16 points for Robinson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Portland.
You're right, see, it was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Jazz.
And if you had to pick one player who would maybe take over everyone else in terms of picking up his game, it was, I think, that kind of a night for LaMarcus Aldridge. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else seemed to match as he chased down rebounds.
Here's Bonner, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
Blake misses.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Hayward dishes to Bonner. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Bonner. Now here's McCollum, defense right on him. Robinson down low. Now McCollum, and so Portland.
Well,
Crazy number, man. Out of all the numbers, that's what I get.
UGLY.
Man, ugly doesn't even begin to describe what happened out there.
What would you call it?
Sorry, pathetic, garbage, embarrassing.
Just gotta let it go. Get back at it tomorrow. Study some film, see what we did wrong. Hit the weight room, get some treatment, make up for it next time out.
Good idea. The quicker we get back out there, the quicker we can leave this nightmare behind us. Let's hit it.
I gotta get traded, gang.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
Last game. We need a win, and I need an A+, bruh. Whole reason I'm even playing on Hall of Fame is for more of the coins, man.
Oh, say
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Harlan. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against Phoenix.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. If they had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
Hayward can't hit. Bonner, he's checked in. Matthew. Well, some deep threats have really made their presence felt around the league lately. The two-guard spot, these have been the hottest three-point shooters for the last month. Fifth best, Vince Carter.
Well, you don't have to be a great shooter to play two-guard, but it definitely helps. And pretty much all these guys fit into that great category.
And with any of those guys, when they get on the roll from three-point land, I mean, it can last for a while. We're talking a long time.
Utah has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
Zach Randolph is a terrific rebounder and scorer. In his prime, you could just mark up 20 points and 12 rebounds a night, every night. He's a little bit on the downside now, but still a player you've got a game plan for.
Right side, Randolph. They double-team Randolph.
Yeah, get that shit up.
So it's Utah here with the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Well, now let's take a look at Alec Burks' numbers. How the last month of basketball was for him, averaging 13 points a game, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Novak's checked in, and Hood subbed in for Burks. Exum off a pick from Bonner.
The past few weeks, you can see how Utah stacks up. First in three-point shooting, 7th in scoring. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
Man, you look at those numbers, and what obviously stands out is first in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Conley kicks to Kufis from 15 feet away. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Now Exum averaging 12 points a game. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Memphis. They're 7th right now. No bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins. And, of course, Utah, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
I think for the Jazz, they've really struggled much the same way they did a year ago. It just hasn't gotten much better for them.
Clark, for me, they didn't show a whole lot of fight when the tide turned against them, and that's what the NBA is all about. It's about getting off the mat because adversity is going to hit every single team. It's always how you respond that's important.
Here is Novak, defended by Carter. Novak, the pass to Bonner. 6 to shoot. Lets a floater go. Memphis leading. That drive by Carter. Out to Conley. Dishes it to Kufis. It's blocked. They get it back.
Jazz having all kinds of trouble defending against Randolph.
Already with 8 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
Yeah, he's really been mixing it up in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work for him.
You talk about players who either love or hate contact. Randolph, I think, is in his element, Clark, leaning on people. He likes to feel other body.
Yeah, they love Zebo, they call him, don't they? He can get busy, boy. I love watching him go to work. You know, he likes to be in the middle of contact. He gets to the rim, Whenever you lose contact with your guard, and he's not the most explosive guy, but it just points out, Kevin, you can be highly skilled and a really good basketball player and not be a off-the-charts athlete.
He wears on his opponent.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of attrition.
I think he created that phrase, what was it, grit and grind? Grit and grind for the Grizzlies,
right.
and that's how he plays.
Yeah.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Memphis trailing here. Conley dishes to Kufis. Conley sets a screen for Randolph. Here's Carter. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Randolph never really an above-the-rim player, but with his combination of strength and skill, he remains effective. Deft touch with that left hand.
Here is Bonner, covered by Lee. Bonner no good. And for Memphis, they're shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like.
And Randolph is able to post up or face up. He's lethal either way. And that high arcing shot of his from mid-range, beautiful to watch, impossible to block. And on that right block, he's doing work down there because he understands how to use that wide base of his to get separation.
Bonner. And he comes up rolling around the rim. And the Jazz lead by 4. 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. Conley with it. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. So for the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road. Maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the stripe had an impact.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Sugo and Marcus All are up front. Nick Kalatos is out there with Lee. And it's Carter and Gasol forward. The feed to Gasol. Here's Kalatos. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Lee kicks to Carter. And again, Memphis no good. Jazz trail by 7. Burke, the pass to Exum. He dishes it to Burke. Here's Booker. Pass to Bonner. Out to the wing. Exum kicks to Bonner. Feeds it to Booker. Nice ball movement by Utah. Moves back up. The shot is off. Gasol with the defensive effort.
Another rebound gobbled up. They are pounding the boards.
A big part of the lead, guys, is because of the work they've done on the glass. I mean, they have the lead because they've rebounded well.
And the Jazz with some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Trevor Booker. And Hood subbed in for Trey Burke. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Nick Kalatos. Exum with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Hood. No good from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Carter kicks to Conley. Pass to Randolph. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Randolph's got 16 points.
I really like the fire, the intensity that they're playing with now. They got off to a tough start there in the first quarter. They didn't shoot it particularly well, but they've played through it. They've been able to stick with it, and that, to me, that shows their resilience.
And the shot is good.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
And for Memphis, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randolph's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies. Utah's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Exum with it. Conley picks him up. Now here's Exum. He has 7. He feeds it to Nova. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Vince Carter picks one up. Well, some great passers have come into the league this season. Let's see which rookies are tops in assists. Second, Dante Exum.
Tell you what, some really good passers have come into the NBA this season, and he's right up there among the best. I like what I've seen of him as a distributor.
Me too, Steve. I mean, he's never over anxious. He always seems to be under control when the ball's in his hands. He's not frantic. He makes good decisions, and he's patient.
Conley with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 10.
You know, the Grizzlies are the kind of team that perhaps fans around the league can overlook or undervalue or even forget about at times, but they're always going to be there because they're tough, they're physical, and they're talented.
Here's Bonner, and he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Marc Gasol. Last 10 games for him have been excellent, fourth and rebounding. And he's in the top 15 in points per game, so he's a guy you have to account for defensively.
And Steve, how about his rank in the rebounding department? I mean, the guy is physical, he's strong, and he relishes contact and banging around in there.
Right side, Conley. Lee dishes to Randolph. Outside Gasol. Conley, the pass to Randolph. Rejected by Bonner. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Bonner.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Conley into the lane. Rejected by Bonner.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one too.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Courtney Lee is on the wing. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gasol kicks to Lee. Right side, Lee buried from 15 feet out. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Here's Hood. And it is good. And the second quarter ends in a tight one. Grizzlies lead by 5. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat. We would like to have a stronger second quarter, but we know there's a lot of game left. Hopefully we can get back to how we started the game. That's all I got.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you for the great...
All right, guys, I want to go over some things before we get back out there. For the most part, we played an intelligent first half. Our passing has been crisp. We haven't given the ball away, and that's big because we can't afford turnovers. Those will kill us. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. And just to talk about what we want for the
third quarter now beginning. Both sides.
Let's go. You're in.
Hey, well timed.
Gasol. And it's Nick Calathes in for Vince Carter. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Burke's the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Trevor Booker is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Burke in at the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Burks. Allen with the rebound.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
A switch here. Honors checked in. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He told them to always have their eyes up. Always be looking for passing lanes and ways to get the ball into the low post. That was the brunt of his message. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Utah.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots.
That's all I can think about.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Exum kicks to Bonner. Puts up the baby hook. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. Good checked in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Exum. 7 points in the game. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
And defensively, they're starting to look for answers because ever since halftime, they've been disjointed out there.
Kicks it to Gasol. And a wide open look for Lee. Good on the triple. Lee's got 5 points so far.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Exum dishes to takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
And here is Conley. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Randolph gets to Conley. Back to Randolph. Rejected by and out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
I'm going to be the DPOY Defensive Player of the Year. That's me. Let's go.
Jazz leading by 5. 1:53 left to play in the third. Here's the screen. Here's Hood. He goes up again.
Get off the rim. What
goes
you
up
doing?
again. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lanes.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first one falls. Derek Favors checked in for you.
That's it. And you know this man.
Coach. I'm open.
All about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Deciding to change it up. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. So on the floor for Memphis. Zebo and Marc Gasol are up front. Tony Allen is out there with Udrich, and it's Carter in at the 3. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Bonner. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Penalty situation.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. Udrich for 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Yeah, and he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger. Any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
You're better than that.
Not tonight, I'm not.
What about him? Is he better than that?
Misses. And so it's...
Look at that, those defensive stats. 13, 4, 3 blocks, 1 steal. Come on, bruh. I play D. Pause. Uh-oh. My career over? Do I get another 10 day?
Come on. Who died? Look a little nervous.
Well, I heard it's never a good thing to be called into the GM's office, especially the day your 10-day contract is up. So if you're gonna release me, I would just appreciate it if you did it quickly.
I'm going to be brutally honest, kid. You haven't done enough to secure a regular roster spot.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, wait. You have done enough to secure another 10-day contract, though.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm going to give you another shot to prove you belong in this league permanently, huh?
Hey, you won't regret it either. I'm gonna make it awfully hard for you to let me go.
I hope so. Look, the contract's on my secretary's desk. You go sign that on your way out. Get out of here.
All right, thank you.
All right. Where's my lunch?
Where's my lunch? Where's my lunch? Ah! Where's my lunch? Who was getting murdered? Screaming like that. Oh, God. Ah! Man.
The fading amber light gleaming over the Valley of the Sun here in Phoenix, Arizona. Coming to you live on 2K Sports. This is the NBA. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great to have you with us. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a loss to Portland. And then
Portland, man, they going to.
Let's see what you got.
Ooh, I got my blue and black on.
And here's Utah. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Utah. They've played before with Canada defunct. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. And it's Bonner in for Utah. And we saw him out here a while back. Had to fight to get his shot, but he impressed the team enough to get another 10-day contract.
Well, you know, you have to take it a step at a time if you're in his situation. And as much as he'd like to start celebrating, he needs to keep his focus and continue to find ways to help this team out.
Now let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He told them that this game will be decided by their work on the offensive glass. He wants all 5 guys crashing the boards at that end of the floor. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made.
Kick it.
Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
Better not.
Burks' shot is good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Suns have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game.
It wasn't too long ago that the Suns were selling first-round picks. Now the complete opposite. This team stacking up draft picks as they look to go young and rebuild this club.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And he gets it to go.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates.
Oh, wow.
I'm about to finish that one with these stickers.
I hope that one on you.
Some of the height disadvantage, too.
Burke kicks to Cantor. Morris with the rebound.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Got that one up quick.
Really nice dime drop in there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Burke dishes to Hayward. Pass to Burks. He feeds it to Bonner.
I'm up in the air.
That's good.
It's too easy, man.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. There's the feed to Morris. Down in the low post. It goes. Morris has got his second basket of the game. Jazz trail by 5. Burke, the pass to Hayward. He dishes it to Burks. And a miss there on the triple.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Now the pass to Morris. Dishes it to Plumlee. Unloads from 13. Burke with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And what an extraordinary display of passing in that game, too, Kevin. Making all the right decisions offensively. Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
And Bledsoe.
Oh, no.
Back by Bonner. Burks kicks to Burke. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Cantor. Feeds it to Burks. Wide open look. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Passes to Plumlee. Thomas dishes to Plumlee. That's good. That's Thomas picking up the assist. Plumlee's got his first 2 points of the night.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Jazz trail by 5. Burke, the pass to Hayward. He kicks to Burke. Now the dish to Burks. Burks off a pick from Bonner. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh,
Phoenix.
fuck! Damn it! Put that motherfucker in a post and stop playing.
Grabs the miss.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall.
Damn, that hurt. Dunk it.
He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line.
And it's blocked. And they're able to recover. Morris. Here's Plumlee. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Miles Plumlee, Steve, buried on the bench in his rookie season with Indiana. But the Suns saw something in him, and they would not sign off on the Luis Scola trade without Plumlee coming back in the deal.
Well, it was a good move on their part. Plumlee stepped into their starting center position.
They beating me up down there, man, with my fucking foul. Swear to God, that nigga said, Hus. What is going on?
Played very well and has a bright future, really, in Phoenix because he fits right into what they're trying to do.
In the corner, it's Morris. 2 open that time. Too easy. Morris has got 6.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Burke gets the screen from Bonner. Hayward kicks to Burks. Here is Hayward. An 11-point game for him in the win against Memphis. Takes a good advantage of that screen. 5 points in the game.
And the Suns' top draft pick, Alex Len, dealt with ankle issues last season. That being the case, how big was Plumlee for them? I mean, he's a big-time glass eater inside and an above-the-rim finisher to help force the D to collapse. He's a guy that has tremendous upside and is extremely athletic for a front-line player.
Kicks to Burks. Baseline try. And it falls over the rim and in. Burks has got his second bucket of the night. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 3-point game.
And Plumlee still working to expand his skill set, but you don't find many 7-footers who can uncork a 40-inch vertical lead. And his athleticism sets him apart.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
That's how we do it. Good work.
All day long.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of us.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Phoenix leading by 5. Now here's Ennis. Pass to Green with 4 seconds on the clock, and it's good. Green's got 5 points so far.
I was out there on the court. Stop it.
Here's Exum. The shot misses. Now the second performance here, Clark and Steve. What have they been doing or not doing?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. We're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
So on the floor for Utah, Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Bonner is out there with Favors, and it's Exum in at the 1 spot.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And Phoenix making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Burke, he's checked in for the Jazz. Burks dishes to Favors. He feeds it to Burke. The pass to Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Doubled by Bonner. Ennis kicks to Morris. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. That's off the pass. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. There are a lot of questions as to how Dante Exum will develop as a player. He has the skill to be a 2-guard, but grew up playing point guard. He would prefer the point, saying that's the position that has got me here.
No!
That's what I want to be going forward. We'll see if the coaches agree, Kevin.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Doris. Bledsoe with the block. And Hayward gets it to go.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Tolliver kicks to Ennis. The feed now to Tolliver. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now Burke. He's got 5. And Favors kicks to Hayward. Poke loose. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Some changes for Phoenix. Miles Plumlee.
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
So we've reached the end of the...
Smack me in my ass. But it's not leaving me in the game, bro. Like,
Come on now, guys. We can get back into this game and take these fans out of it. Let's go through that first half. I thought we'd get much more offense out of the low post. Let's make a serious effort to get the ball into the paint. We need more buckets coming from down low. I know I saw...
Okay, back.
It's go...
Suns leading by 15. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. Isaiah Thomas out there at Bledsoe. And it's Morris in small forward. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. The Jazz shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Dishes it to Burks. Pass to Cantor. Burks kicks to Cantor. Feeds it to Burks. 6 to shoot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Plumlee's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The Jazz making a switch here. Honors checked in. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Jeff Hornacek had to say to his team. The strategy included running the offense through Thomas. The coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris.
knock it down.
Burke the pass to Bonner. Burks dishes to Bonner. It's hauled in by the Suns. Plumlee's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you competed when you do that work inside.
ice cold here to start the third quarter. 0 for 5 now, guys.
Here's Bledsoe. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bledsoe's got 6 points.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Burke kicks to Hayward. Here's Bonner, and that one's good. Bonner's got his second bucket.
He fouled the shit out of me. Come on, man. Hold it.
Phoenix leading by 19 points. And here is Thomas. He's got 11. Beyond
No.
And Bonner pulls it down. Bonner's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
It's amazing. Isaiah Thomas is just a fighter. He's adapted and thrived at every level. In his 3 years at the University of Washington, he got better and better each season. And in the NBA, barely even projected to make the league. He's outplayed his competition and continued to improve.
The Jazz have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
The 3. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 14 points for Isaiah Thomas. And for Thomas, a success born of maturity and dedication. Clark, he said he had to grow up young, going to a boarding school at 16.
Yeah, school across the country from his family. I mean, that can't be easy when you're only 16 years old. He said he hated it at the time, but it's really what made him go from being a boy into being a self-sufficient man. And you can't discount that in his development.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like what they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Now, here's Burke. He's guarded by Thomas. Bonner inside, working on Plumlee. From 13 feet, down it goes. Good from Bonner. Bonner's got 8. Phoenix leading by 20. Bledsoe kicks to Plumlee. He dishes it to Thomas. Clock at 6. Bledsoe left side. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Burke kicks to Burks. Pass to Bonner. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. That's good. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
The dish to Burks, and the foul on Eric Bledsoe. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Phoenix. Phoenix on defense. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Nice ball movement by Utah. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Utah has its hands full guarding against Bledsoe.
She's got 8 points and 7 assists.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
Is flushed down with a nice jam. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess. Huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow. He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Thomas kicks to Tolliver. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Bonner.
That's...
So
every time I'm having a decent game, coaches. Even when we getting blown out, I can't even play the full game, bro. Starting to bother me.
Man, I know the team had a bad night, but I feel a little better knowing it wasn't as bad as your night.
Hey, man, back off, all right? It's not like you led us to victories while I try to bring us down. You're not perfect.
Relax, man. I'm just messing with you. Just let it go. Get back on that horse tomorrow.
Easy for you to say. You didn't embarrass yourself out there. I did.
Forget it. The best shooters don't remember the misses.
What misses? I got amnesia.
That's the spirit.
Fuck, man. What about defense player of the year? Damn, I'm not even in there, gang. I'm getting more blocks than all them niggas. I forgot. Can you get back to this? I like that.
We behaving hard. We behaving hard. Fast one, slow one. We behaving hard. We behaving hard.
Yeah. Here we go, huh?
Fast one, slow one. We behaving
Yeah. Yo, when I was young, man, my dad had a house. I catch a contact and talk like Eka Mouse. Go to school, act like I'm pulling out. Kinda funny, cause I used to freak my teachers out. Like, dong, dong, diddy, dong, dong. Sin. So much me go teach you about piece of the one black Johnny and out. In the club, everybody on Sinatra. Look around, everybody on Sinatra. I ain't talking about they call. I'm talking about and go ha 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 ha. I mean. Just go bonkers, make the
dong dong diddy dong dong. Chi. Hey. Hey, bae.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Dallas Mavericks.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
Yeah.
For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Suns.
I thought overall, Kevin, it was mostly the defensive effort that hurt them. Just no energy, no purpose.
Steve, I thought they were late on their rotations. They didn't really communicate well, and as a result, they paid for it.
Now Sacramento's starting five. Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Allison runs the point. Wiskowski's at the two. And it's Gay in at the three spot.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open.
He's checked in for Kansas.
He got it.
Jazz on D. Collison kicks to Gay. Outside Collison. Cousins with a screen for Collison. Little turnaround, and there's Cousins. That's good on the assist by Collison.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Utah with the ball.
Darren Collison, a.k.a. DC, is more of a scoring point guard than a pure passing point guard.
Bro, he's all in the
interesting.
way.
His best assist numbers were in his first year in the league.
Here's Burks, and it's Gay with the rebound.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
And stolen by Burke. Fast break, here we go. Here's Hayward. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Well, he's become one of the most dependable free throw shooters around, about 82% on the year.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And since the new ownership group took over, the Kings have been one of the most proactive teams in the league, looking for trades and trying to reshape the roster.
Well, they're looking to make moves to climb out of the cellar in the Western Conference. Highly motivated, really looking to shake things up. They traded for upside, acquiring Derek Williams and Rudy Gay, adding some athleticism and scoring ability in those two guys.
Stauskas kicks to Collison. In low to Cousins. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. 11 feet away, and Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got 5 now.
And for the Kings, interesting that they traded away Tyreek Evans, but then traded for Rudy Gay. Gay, 3 years older and with a much larger salary, but of course he's a better perimeter shooter. So I think the thinking was he was a better fit for the team.
And for the Kings, you know, they've got some big money veteran pieces, a lot of guys that can put the ball in the basket, but defensively is where they've struggled. Unless Coach Malone can get them to defend at a higher level, they're going to continue to struggle. I think that's guaranteed. Offense isn't enough to win consistently.
Boy, that was solid. I tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Now, here's Burks. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways.
Just 2 to shoot. Burke can't get it to go. The Kings trailing. Collison with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Collison kicks to Landry. And the rejection by Favors.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
No good on the triple. The Kings have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Back to Collison. Pass to Stauskas. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Stauskas has got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Burke. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Inside, here's Bonner. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. And his old high school coach is an attendee at today's game, Clark. I believe they still stay in close contact, even though he's now in the NBA.
And, you know, you always have to keep perspective by remembering where you came from, no matter what you're doing, but certainly in the NBA. And it's nice to see that he does that by still staying in touch with his old coach. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now let's find out what head coach Mike Malone had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, he plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
And thanks for that story, Doris. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running and going.
They gotta get going. Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
The Kings leading. A drive by Collison, rejected by Favors.
What?
Down low, Hayward passes to Burks. Out to Hayward. Bonner inside. He's against Landry. Bonner no good.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
The 3. That doesn't go either for Collison. Jazz have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Burke gets the screen from Bonner. Burke kicks to Bonner. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got 4 assists in the game.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Outside Collison. Here's Cousins, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Cousins has got his second basket.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Burke dishes to Bonner. And he uses both hands to jam it in. A full round of the hoop. And
How do
thunder
you
on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Collison with it. Now guarded by Bonner. And the basket good. Collison's got his first points in this one.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Bonner passes to Burke. Bonner inside. He's covered by Collison. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
Come on, man.
Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 16 changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here, guys. This is going to be fun to watch. Two evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
So Utah ends up... Jazz trail by 7. Burke's the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Bonner is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Exum in at the 1 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Cousins with a screen for Collison. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Exum.
No, Exum.
The shot is off, and the Kings going the other way now. Outside Collison. There's a good screen. Shot off the pick. Jump shot is good. Collison's got the lead up to 7 now for the Kings.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play. Darren Collison could be the fastest player in the NBA with the ball in his hands. Westbrook, Parker, obviously in the conversation as well. But Collison, the son of 2 track stars, he is just explosive.
And here we go with Collison running it up the court. Right side, Collison. The pass to Stauskas. A 3-ball. That's good. 3. And it's a 10-point Sacramento lead.
Now, they're really doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
That's the key, Steve. They'll stay in control of this game if they can just avoid any lulls going forward.
A nice shot by Exum.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Cousins with a screen on Hayward. Game. Again, Sacramento.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've got it going now. Above 60% shooting for the night, and it's going to be tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
Exum kicks to Bonner. Soft touch off the glass. Bonner's got 10 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Out left to the wing. Here's Stauskas. Here's Cousins. Rebounded by the Jazz. Bonner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hayward dishes to Exum. Here's Bonner. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's a battle they haven't been winning today, guys. Their work on the glass has to improve.
And that's not the only thing that's gone against them. They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, reliable weapon, and that's a sign that the offense is thinking. They're really moving the ball well and finding good opportunities.
A different look for Utah. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert, and Trey Burke subbed in for Exum. And the Kings also making a change. Landry's checked in.
Let me go at him.
Burke, the pass to Burks. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Collison kicks to Landry. He dishes it to Gay. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Right side Landry. Again, Sacramento.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Jazz trail by 10. Burke gets the screen from Bonner. Burke dishes to Bonner. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Fourth, Trey Burke.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, that is typically where we find a lot of the top foul shooters in the league, quite honestly. But that doesn't mean we should take these guys for granted.
Don't let them face up and mouth you, man.
They put in an enormous amount of work to get to that level. Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
Yeah, in fact, that's the shot they've used from that range, Clark, to get 8 of their last 10 points.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he has...
Oh, hell no!
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
But they get it back. Here is Bonner. He's covered by Landry. Clock at 6. The second chance up. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut to just 11 points.
Grabbing the 2K15, man. Get hit.
Now here's Collison. 11 points for him in that last game against Dallas. At the top of the key, Cousins. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Back to Cousins.
No.
Again, Sacramento.
Yeah, no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Burke. Dishes it to Burks.
Sassy pants.
He kicks to Hayward. Here is Bonner. He's covered by Landry. Goes back up. And
what you know about that?
Good from Bonner. Bonner's got 7 now in this quarter.
How huge has he been, giving his team the lift?
Without his work offensively, Steve, I don't know where they'd be. Shooting at great efficiency. I don't think they'd have a chance without him.
The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These
fading. I mean, he's doing everything. Fading, dunking on 5 people, coming off the screen and roll, post fading, face up, jab, facial.
This man's jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Guys, Kings head coach Mike Malone, a demanding, defensive-minded coach. Some might fear that he'd rub his team the wrong way, but star big man DeMarcus Cousins loves his approach, saying he's done an incredible job of keeping us together, keeping us motivated. I'm with Malone until the end. He has my back, and I've got his. Good working situation, guys.
It's all about getting that buy-in from your best players. Thanks, Doris. Both teams will make substitutions.
Looking at the Kings.
And that does it for the first.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
Yo, he better, because I'm about to pop a blood vessel up in here. I can't stand losing like this. Yo, if he needs any suggestions of what he can change, he can come to me, because I've been keeping the list all half. It's about 5 pages long at this point.
Hang tough, young man.
Hey, you know what? Fuck it. I've been telling Coach. I thought this thing was starting to smash.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us.
Coach.
It's been...
I don't want you,
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here.
Get me in the game, bro.
Kings leading now by 9. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Sacramento, Landry and Cousins.
You gotta have 30 points. 18, 8 for 8, 2 for 2.
Patrol the paint.
missed one
Stauskas is
time.
the 2 with Gay playing small forward. And it's Collison at the point guard position. Can't reach out.
Switch myself.
Bonner comes in for Trevor Booker. Utah shooting from the field, 44%, not bad.
Rudy Gay is listed at 6'8", but he has a 7'3" wingspan and tremendous athleticism. That really helps him defensively, both on the perimeter and inside, where he contributes on the glass and blocking shots.
Shot clock at 5. Shot right through. They love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more true runs to the hoop like that.
Put the ball in my hand. Put the ball in my hand.
Now, here's Burke. He's covered closely. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. As you talk about Rudy Gay's size and athleticism, teams will make substitutions. Utah with the ball. 7-point differential. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Boy, a lot of fans focused on that matchup for New Orleans.
Now, Exum. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 5. Off the pick. Here's Gobert. And that's good. A nice job in the cross as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
The Jazz making a switch here. Bonner's checked in. And McCallum kicks to Gay. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And then you throw in the free throws. On top of that, this team really has it clicking. Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
Here's McCallum. No good on the 3.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I mean, I'd say that is an easy look.
Exum passes to Hood. He feeds it to Gobert. Pass to Bonner. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bonner's got 4 this quarter.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
McCallum dishes to Gay.
I got a hand up.
Gay right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Exum off a pick from Bonner. Exum kicks to Gobert. Passes to Hood. Jazz passing it around. And there's the foul, and it's on Jason Thompson. The Jazz have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And that one misses.
And what a tremendous game for Flash. 19 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
Yeah, he's really been mixing it up in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work for them.
Sacramento making a switch here. McLemore's checked in. Here's McCallum. He's got 6. Kicks it to Terry. From the top of the key, he buries it. Terry's got 8 points. 1:03 left to play in the third. Now, here's Exum. T right on him, and he gets it to go.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Here's McCallum. Right now averaging 7 points a game. The feed to McLemore. Terry in the corner. There's the dish to Thompson. 6 to shoot. The floater, and Jason Terry again. 10 points for him. Here's Exum. 8 points for him.
Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here is Bonner. 20 points for him.
Whoa!
It's
God!
Called in by the Kings. Evans has got 6 rebounds now in the game. McLemore, the pass to Evans. And it's Terry off the drive. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Terry's got 12 points in the game.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates.
Coming up Monday, February 9th, Gordon Hayward and the Utah Jazz take on Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
Man, we don't care nothing about that, bro.
And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's 1 of 7 terrific assists on the night from Burke. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Bonner comes in for Derek Favors. Hood's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Carrick Felix in for Burks. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Jason Thompson, he's checked in for Cousins. Gay comes in for Ben McLemore. Jason Terry, he's checked in for Stauskas. And it's McCallum in for Darren Collison. He's in a power forward. Carrick Felix is out there with Burke. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Hood in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Puts up a 3. Here's Gobert, banked in off the glass.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's McCallum. So the Kings win it. They came, they saw.
Well, Rudy, congratulations on the win. How would you evaluate the team's offense tonight?
I can't hoop no better than that, man. Only person that had more points would be Gordon Hayward. He had 11 more minutes on the court. Gotta stop missing free throws too, bro. It's crazy.
What you mean, man? I just had the biggest scoring game of my brief NBA career. I think it's a perfect time to be smiling.
Hold up. You notice anything about the scoreboard at the end of the night?
Yeah, right next to my number was a really big number. How many points I had.
Only numbers you need to worry about are the ones next to the team name. And in that column, we came up short. No reason to smile or celebrate. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, my bad. I just got excited about how I played tonight, you know?
No worries. You're going to have a bunch of nights like tonight. I just hope you had them in winning effort. Now, come on.
True?
That might have been my last.
We might need to just go get a gallon.
You're supposed to dilute it with water, right?
Yeah, but they need it real bad.
just get on down, baby. Ah, man. Yeah, that gotta go up. Man, slowly but surely, well, we making ourselves into a damn good basketball player.
It's time to chase your dreams about the seats. Make your body sway. Socialize. Get down. Let your soul lead the way. Shake it now. Go, ladies.
I think that's gonna be it, man. We played 6 MyCareer games. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 50 minutes. I think I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna go out to the garden. I'm gonna take care of my plants. And I might come back in a little later and do another stream. So stand by. Make sure y'all hit that like. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit that bell notification so you know when I stream again. And till then, let's dance real quick.
Love, life, live. Don't play the game. Our world is free. Do it to us but free.
Hey, come on. Hey, hit it. All right, man. Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good night, man. I might stream again later. If y'all like that, like, subscribe, share the friends. Till next time, y'all. Peace. And I'm out of here.